Happy Wednesday 24/7. This is day 7 of our journey through Luke, so you will be reading Luke chapter 7. Now Jesus, in chapter 7, he's going to go to a town called Capernaum. And this town is a large town in the region. It might be like Texarkana for us. And so Jesus, he's going to move from where he's at to Capernaum, and from there he is going to minister to all the towns around there. Like if it was Texarkana, he would minister to Prescott, Hope, Fouke. But his home base is going to be in Texarkana. That's what Capernaum is to him. And really in Luke chapter 7, you're going to see that it's all about faith. First off, you're going to see a centurion, okay, that is a military official who commands 100 soldiers. You're going to see his son healed because of his faith. You're going to see a widow's son raised from the dead because of her faith. You're going to see John the Baptist send messengers because John the Baptist is in prison. The messengers are going to come and say, hey, John the Baptist wants to know, are you really the Messiah that we've been looking for? And Jesus, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he basically goes, look, just take a look at what I've done, and you can draw your own conclusions. You can see that people are being healed, people are being saved. I am the Messiah. And finally, Jesus is going to go to a Pharisee's house for dinner. And this woman is going to come in and is going to minister to Jesus. And the Pharisee is really, really confused. And Jesus uses this moment to teach the Pharisee and us about his love and what it means to have faith. So pause the video and read Luke chapter 7. Okay, you just finished Luke chapter 7. Now I want to highlight this last story that you read about the woman that comes and is at Jesus' feet. This Pharisee that comes in, that invites Jesus in, sees this woman walk into his house, and she starts to anoint Jesus' feet and kiss his feet and wash his feet. And he's really perplexed. He is from the town that this woman is from. And apparently this woman has a pretty bad reputation, because Simon thinks to himself, all right, if Jesus really knew what this woman's past was, there'd be no way she'd be letting him touch his hands. He would say, all right, just get on out the house, because apparently she has a past. And this Pharisee is not only uncomfortable with her touching Jesus' feet, but with her even being in his house. And Jesus says, all right, here's the deal. If a person is forgiven a debt that's huge and a person that's forgiven a debt that's small, which one has more reason to celebrate? Which one has been forgiven more? And the guy goes, duh, the guy that was forgiven a huge debt. Jesus goes, it's the same way with this woman. Yeah, you're right. She has a past. She's got lots of sin. But she's been forgiven that through faith. That's why she's grateful. I came in, you thought you were okay. You thought that you were all good and you didn't need me to forgive you. And that's why you're not serving me like you are. A lot of people, they think, well, I have to do good things. I have to serve God in order for him to love me or for him to save me. When actually it's not true. Jesus says right here in verse 50, like he says to the woman, your faith has saved you. Go in peace. You see, it's not about the good things that we do. Matter of fact, later in the Bible, it says, if it was about good things that we do, we would just brag about it. Jesus says it's about faith. Take, for instance, my marriage to Ashley. I love her. And I do things around the house not to make her love me, but because I love her. You see, we don't do things to make Jesus love us. We do things for Jesus because we love him. It's about faith, not about what we do. That is how we're saved. And that is how the woman is forgiven by her faith. So guys, today, take a look at your life. Are you working hard to try to make Jesus love you? Or are you serving Jesus because you love him? There's a world of difference there. Search your heart and find out which one it is. Amen.